welcome.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
It's good to connect. Yes, welcome, Renee. Welcome, Nisha.
Thank you.
Welcome, Sharon. Welcome, Jonathan. Good to see you. So, people are coming in at different times, so it's really good to welcome everyone. We have a big topic tonight. I'm really excited because this is the first time that I'm doing this presentation in all my years of counseling. I never did this presentation, so you're the first one to receive this kind of information from me anyway. Yes, yeah. And I'm so grateful that I can combine my clinical counseling base formation with spiritual teachings, which is awesome for me and for you, and to approach our life experiences from a holistic point of view, from the point of view of combining soul, heart, mind, and body, to have really embrace spirituality in our daily life. So, welcome, Jody. And so, let us start by connecting with the song that Master Shah has given us, a beautiful song, Love, Peace, and Harmony, to open our heart together. So close your eyes and prepare your soul, heart, mind, and body to receive the information tonight. Sit down, sit up straight. Open your heart to the song. Open your heart to receive the information tonight. Connect with Mother Earth. Connect with the Source, the creator of all and everything. Open your heart. It's in Mandarin. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Receive the love from the song to prepare yourself to receive. Lula, lula, la, li. Lula, lula, li,
That you also sing in your like just what you're demanding.
lula, li, lula, lula, li, lula. Relax completely. I love my heart and soul. I love humanity. Join heart and soul and harmony. How- So welcome everyone. I'm so glad that you're here. So welcome Vanessa, Annie, Ginger, Sharon, Jonathan, Lear, Jody, Lila, Anna, Christina, Renee, Gloria, Charlotte, Barb, Chiki, Diliana, Nisha, Marie, Shane, Noel, Lydia, Mingming, Brianna, Julie, and Lachlan and Janet. Welcome, welcome. So this is a very important session tonight. And for those who don't know me, and there's a few names that I don't know either. So I would like you to, if possible, to put your email if you want me to connect with you again. Put your email in the chat box. I would love to connect with you, and I would love to send you the the replay and the notes from tonight. So make sure, for example, I don't know Chiki, but I'm glad you're here. And there are other people I think I know, but Chiki I don't know. Wonderful. Thank you, Chiki, for posting your email. Jonathan, how do we know each other? Have we met before, Jonathan?
Yeah, we have met in in-person retreat. I think was 2019. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. I'm glad you're here tonight.
Thank you.
And so, my name is Monique, and for a number of years now, I've been combining in my clinical counseling many teachings and approaches of Master Sha, a spiritual humanitarian, because I found that what I've been learning has helped me tremendously, not only in my personal life, but in the life of many clients. When we learn the teachings, ancient teachings of Shen Qi Jing, soul, heart, mind, body alignment, it's unbelievable the transformation that we can experience. And so many of you may have heard about Master Sha, some of you may not, but it doesn't matter. If you start practicing, you will be so excited about the practices. So before, I would like to do a little bit of teaching about the physiological response to trauma. Then we will do some practices, and I certainly want to allow more time tonight for questions. And so let's start with, I will be sharing my screen and show you some slides about the physiological response to trauma. And with my PowerPoint. So actually what we saw in the first class, we saw what is trauma, and we looked at observing our trauma response and triggers. And after that class, some people actually told me, well, I don't know what my triggers are. All I know is I respond, and I don't like the way I respond to situations, to people, or let's say, but people don't necessarily know their triggers. So more and more, the second class, we look more deeply what are the emotional triggers of trauma. And just as a recap, I gave you the homework of doing what I call the 4 steps. What is an internal trigger? Something that happens that you feel inside of you. For example, for me in the past, a trigger would have been preparing a workshop. I would have been like, oh my, oh my, oh my, how do I do this? And that's probably why I waited so long to do the presentation, because I was stage fright. So I needed to process that and know my internal trigger and how I felt. I remember when I started doing presentation, uh, Master Francisco asked me, Monique, you should do a presentation. about, you know, the fight, flight, freeze that people experience. I thought, oh my gosh. And you know what? I had a severe panic attack and I thought I was going to die. And Master Francisco, no, 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 it is stress. Relax, relax completely. You can do it. And I learned to observe my trauma response to some specific task. How I felt. I felt terrible. I had to ask myself, what do I think? And my negative thinking was, I can't do this. Of course I can do this. I have years of training as a counselor. Of course I can do that. So I had to change something in my thinking, in my response. So what we're going to do tonight is look at why is it important to know your triggers and your physiological response. I want you to take a moment and be in your body right now, because the whole point of observing your physiological response to any situation is to be in your body. So close your eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale through your mouth, and be in your body. Observe your body. This is the first step. Be in your body. Take a deep breath in, exhale through your mouth. And when we breathe in the positive energy of the field that's created with calligraphy, the positive field of the source. Tao is the source. It's the purest love, the purest light, the purest vibration. So when you breathe in the purest frequency and vibration. So you open your awareness with your breath work. Breathe in, deep breath in. Breathe out, exhale and relax, 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 relax. So it's a conscious breath work. It's breathing mindfully, totally aware of your body. Totally aware. Another deep breath in. Exhale. Feel your body and relax. And at any point tonight, with whatever I will be saying, if you feel your body changing, maybe your heartbeat, or you're feeling something changing in your body, do this breath work. Because we're talking about trauma, and just the word trauma may trigger you. So make sure you come back to your body with your deep breathing. And I will ask you, squeeze your toes, because it's a very good way to come back to your body. When with each experience of violence, injuries, or harm, our sensory system, called the autonomic nervous system, gets dysregulated as a protective, adaptive response to danger. This message of danger is in your vibrational field, inside and around you, as a negative message taken on when trauma happened. So tonight, the purpose is to learn how to change the negative message of trauma by staying connected with our body and with Tao, the source of unconditional love. So again, the purpose of tonight is to help you stay connected deeply with yourself and heal the physiological responses that may keep you stuck in old patterns and behaviors that are not serving you. you will learn the triggers that cause a shift in your physiological state. And we will learn how to do the mapping of triggers. And we will look at 6 big emotions, and oftentimes the trigger anger loop, or passive aggressive, or yin anger, or overt anger, or deep sadness, and what are the underlying messages and beliefs. So I want you to know that triggers create a shift in your physiological state. So when you are triggered, there's a shift happening inside of you. And if you observe someone that's being triggered, you can also say, did you notice that when we talk about a certain topic, your face changes expression? And you may observe for yourself, oh, when we talk about a certain topic, or when certain patterns in your lives, a relationship or a name is mentioned, or you receive an email, immediately the name of that person triggers you and something changes inside of you. That's the first step to understand your physiological, what happens in your body. So, mapping the triggers, what does that mean? It means that you become aware that something in you changes. And you want to know what just happened. What is my body responding to? And sometimes you don't necessarily know that your body is responding. Right away, you have an emotional response. But the key is to know what's the trigger. So tonight we will look more deeply into some of the triggers, because sometimes words are triggers. Can you see my screen now? We're working with word triggers. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. So pay attention to word triggers. So the word triggers, but also the physiology. Let's start with physiology. I want to give you an example. So when I feel tired in the past, I had the pattern of thinking, oh, I'm doing too much. I cannot continue. But in reality, it's because I'm tired and I need to have better sleep or better rest, or do things that will help my body relax. Take a hot bath. So my association with being tired was a negative message, I'm doing too much. Actually, I can change that by training my body to relax during the day so I don't become overly physically tired. So if I give myself breaks during the day, standing up, tracing 1 or 2 minutes, take deep breaths, stretching my body, I realize that I don't get physically tired, which would be a trigger. I cannot do that. I cannot do this and this and that. So the exhaustion or feeling confused might be a trigger. And I've learned also over time that feeling confused was a trigger, that's an internal trigger to I can't do that, which is not true. I just need to give my brain a break, asking for clarification. So I needed to speak up and ask for clarification if I felt confused. And I call that my own internal processing. It's true that certain people need to process more than others. I could be one of them. I need to understand things. I need to understand, let's say, the logic or the emotional. I need to understand why a person would think that way. That's why I went to university. I wanted to understand why people were doing what they're doing. I wanted to understand what makes people so depressed. I wanted to study the emotional being, the psychological being. And for me, that was important. But I realize it's important for a lot of people to understand. Also, another trigger could be the emotional disconnection. Some people are very, very sentient, meaning they feel people around. They feel when there's a disconnect. Some people would describe it like, oh, the wall came down, a wall came down, and we couldn't connect anymore. Something happened. I don't know what, but the wall came down and there was a big silence. I didn't hear from the person, like people call it sometimes ghosting, right? Ghosting. The person disappears and you don't understand why. So the physiology is a big trigger. You own what's happening inside of you. But words are triggers. And today I was working with someone that said, oh, wow, I heard so and so say, oh, you never do that. Oh, you never do this and this and that. And the person was really upset. So words like always or never are triggers. Or the word leaving. Oh, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving. This is not working. Wow, the word leaving is so charged emotionally. So if you said instead, well, I'm taking a break. Yeah. So taking a break is good. Instead of saying, oh, I'm leaving now. And, leaving with anger, for example, is a big trigger. So sometimes making an agreement to not use extreme words that would be triggers is really important. Now, there's another point here. Meditators, like I meditate a lot, and I know and I'm more aware that if I go into a chanting mode, I am disconnecting emotionally with some people and they don't like it. They I became more aware that if I'm with people and like socially speaking and I start inwardly meditating, they can feel it. So I need to stay engaged in the conversation. Some people some people see that as not being present. And so also the other point is nonverbal cues. When we talk about word triggers, and that sometimes it's the absence of words. People are not talking. They are absent. They're not communicating. There's sometimes an unspoken agreement that it's not talked about. So this is what I wanted to share about words trigger. So write in the chat, are there some words for you that are triggers? Are there some words for you that become triggers? So I'm going to read some comments. Like Gloria wrote, she's aware that her shoulders would rise up higher and higher unconsciously. So she said, when I notice, I relax them. And then, so there's something about the shoulders and or your breath. Yes, observe your breath. Yes, consciously breathing more deeply. Yes. Yeah. Okay, great. This is a very good. Yeah. Oh, yes. The word shut up. Yes, Lachlan. That's a very big trigger because we all deserve to express ourselves. Yeah. Yes. To squeeze your toes regulates because you need to stay present in your body. Yes. So, yeah, Christina, when people want to bring something up and instead of using I statement, about how they feel. They start using you statement, yes, yes. So we need to educate people about how important. So sometimes I use what I call imago dialogue. So I'm going to write it down in the chat, or Vanessa, imago, like image with an O, imago dialogue 101. So this is a really good communication tool. It's educating people by saying, so what you're saying is, when something about their experience. So you kind of redirect the conversation to what the person is saying. With imago dialogue, you reflect what they're saying. Yeah. So Renee, yes, extreme words, you never, you always, it's a trigger. So bring consciousness to people when you use, you call the person, you bring it out in the consciousness when you use words like never and always. um, it's an extreme word because I don't think it's always or never. There are some gray areas. Yeah. What's the matter with you? Yes, exactly. That's a big trigger. What's the matter with you is like, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with you, with us. We may be feeling, thinking. So it's important to re-articulate what I'm saying is, what I'm feeling is, what's happening now. It's important to express that. Yeah. Yes. Feeling challenged on your decision to study and follow a spiritual teacher. So many of you here have a very strong spiritual goal, and it's important to remind yourself and others, this is my choice. This is my choice. Yeah. Yeah, this is a very well thought out decision. It is my choice. This is good for me. Yes, it's important to restate that, to honor the teacher. Yes, we need to be careful about what other people say about us because we are connected within ourselves and we are connected with Tao. Nobody else can control that. Our connection with our spiritual life is our own connection, and nobody is entitled to criticize or judge that. It's between you, the creator. It's between you and the creator, the source of everything and everyone. Know in your heart that that is your connection, that is important to you. Yes. And Sharon writes, there are some controlling behavior. Yes, there are lots of controlling people out there. And the best answer to that is, I can handle that. I can handle that. I can make my own choices and decisions. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. So very shaming words like you're bad with this or you're bad with money or yes. So that these are very big triggers, the critical comments. And hopefully that we know that we are changing. We know that it's a process of change. And we can let people know that we are changing because that's what we want to do. We are a work in progress. We are work in progress. Everybody's changing. So I want to point out other triggers because there are many, many triggers. But in our society, many subjects are taboo or uh, so conflictual that people don't talk about that, but it's good to talk about it. Other triggers in our society. So there are many groups or parts of groups that are marginalized or oppressed. And when we want a humanitarian world, a world of oneness, we all know that this has to go. We cannot live in a world of discrimination, marginalization, and oppression. There are lots of, um, it's important to process all issues of race, cultural differences, how people are stereotyped and represented. So it's our social responsibility. It's our social responsibility, all of us together tonight, to aim for that oneness, because that's the goal. It's been the goal of many shamans, many visionaries, and it's the goal of Dr. Zhigang Shah, the world of oneness. We know, and like next week I will talk more about the world of yin and
Thank
yang.
you, thank you.
Yes, so I know some people are relating to that. And I do too, because for 10 years I work with First Nation students in the high school system. And you know, my heart was broken to know and witness the discrimination, not only from students, but from teachers as well. So there's a lot of social work to be done to come to a place of harmony, to a place of oneness and acceptance. But the thing is, together, we together, when we are on a spiritual journey, we can aim for that and know in our heart and soul that we are one. Hold that belief and vision in our heart. So know that it's our responsibility also to educate people, to be aware that we are allies together. We are promoting oneness and we take action as empowerment. Many people that have been discriminated, and when they tap into the personal power, they do incredible actions, wonderful actions. And that's what we need to do collectively, to speak up. And the last one before we start talking about triggers, more triggers, I want you to know about how dissociation is a state of the body disappearing. You're no longer in your body. And dissociation is a normal coping response and protective mechanism to protect yourself from danger. It's a learned pattern. So what is dissociation? It's a way to black out the sensation because it's too painful. It's going numb or into a panic when something happens that reminds you of danger. It happens often when I work with people and they are being triggered and it brings back old memories of trauma. Dissociation is disappearing. So when you notice that you're no longer there, that's when you do the deep breathing to stay present in the body, to stay present in the body. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to practice a meditation with Hei Hang Hong Ha, the Chi channel, to learn to use this practice every day in order to build our stamina in staying present in the body. So what I'd like to show you is a chart that I made. So just a moment. Yeah, the Chi channel. So Chi channel. Yes, we can see that. Chi channel. And it starts at the base of the torso at the Wei-Yin point. And the Wei-Yin point is an acupuncture point at the base of the torso, at the base of the first chakra. And the first chakra connects us with Mother Earth. It's our yin connection with the earth. And the sound is He, H Hey. And so for people that tend to dissociate or to not respond or become disengaged or very emotionally hurt, the connection with Hey is the foundation to stay present. Hang is the second chakra, Hong the third, and as we go all the way up, Hey, Han, Hong, Ah, Shi, Yi, Wong, Yo, we are building a circle of energy in the body that helps to regulate the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system starts at the base of the head, all along into the spinal cord, and it touches all the organs. The autonomic nervous system is through the spinal cord, all the nerves connecting with everything and all the organs in the body, all the way from the top of your head to the feet. So when we are triggered, the autonomic nervous system is dysregulated. So we want to regulate it with the chanting. And the chanting of the Qi channel helps to regulate the nervous system. Why? Because the sound Yo is a sound that travels along the spinal cord into the Jiao. The Jiao is the largest space in the back. So, actually, so what we're going to do is we're going to practice those sounds. Hey, H-E-I, and now we're going to do the 5-power technique to practice that. So I'm going to share again my screen and show you the 5-power technique. What does that mean? Oh, 5-power technique. Just give me a moment. Okay, here we go. Because it's important to know why we practice and how we practice. So the 5-power technique means body power. You want to be aware of your body when you do this practice. And you're going to put your hands one over the other in front of your lower abdomen. Where you put your hands is where you receive healing and transformation. Now we want to boost every chakra all the way up and the Jiao. The mind power is you visualize what you visualize and what you become. So you're going to visualize the light in your first chakra. With each sound, you're going to visualize the light in the first chakra with the sound Hey. Breath power, you're going to breathe in positive energy with the breath that you take in, and you breathe out negativity. So, soul power, we say hello. So how do we say hello? We close your eyes. You say hello to your body first to be fully present and to heal negative messages in the bodies. You say, "Dear my body." So repeat silently after me. Dear my body, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Open completely to receive the purest light to heal negative messages of trauma in my body. Thank you. Now we connect with the source, the creator, and Mother Earth. Dear Source Creator, dear Mother Earth, I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please send the purest frequency and vibration to heal my trauma responses in the body. Thank you. I cannot thank you enough. And then we say hi and hello to the mantra. Dear mantra of the Chi channel. Hey hang hong ha shi yi wong yo. I love you. You have the power to regulate my autonomic nervous system. Do a good job. Thank you. And now you take a deep breath in, and we say the sound, hey. Deep breath in, hey. Deep breath in, hey. Deep breath in, visualize the light in your first chakra. Hey. And relax. Now stay connected with your body. Observe your body. Feet flat on the floor. Hands on your lower abdomen. Observe what's happening. Now we go to the second chakra. The sound is hung, H-E-N-G pronounced hung. Deep breath in, hung. Deep breath in, hung. Deep breath in, hung. Deep breath in, hung. Visualize the light in your second chakra. Deep breath in, hung. And relax. Observe your body. Stay connected with your body. Third chakra, the sound is Hong, H-O-N-G. Deep breath in, Hong. Deep breath in, Hong. Deep breath in, Hong. Deep breath in, Hong. Fourth chakra, the sound is Ah. Visualize the light in your message center. Ah. Deep breath in. Ah. Deep breath in. Ah. Deep breath in. And relax. Observe your body. Stay connected with the body. Know that these mantras, these songs, these sounds are healing, healing the body. The next sound is she in the throat area, where I need to practice more. She. Deep breath in. She. Visualize the light in your throat. She. Deep breath in. She. Deep breath in. She. And relax. The next sound is Yi in your third eye area in the brain. Deep breath in. Yi. 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 And the seventh one. Deep breath in for your seventh chakra. One. Deep breath in. One. Deep breath in. One. Deep breath in. One. And last sound is yo. For the along the spinal cord. Deep breath in. Yo. For the wide jaw. Yo. 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 And relax. Observe your body. Breathe in and out and relax. Now we're going to invoke the calligraphy field to increase the practice, to increase the field with the most positive energy from the calligraphy Dao De Da'ai. So we say, dear calligraphy Dao De Da'ai, I love you. Please send your highest vibration to increase my chi channel, my connection with Mother Earth, to heal my autonomic nervous system related to trauma. And we will chant 4 times the chi channel, and then we'll absorb the energy silently. Deep breath in. Hey hang on ha shi wong yo. 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 Breathe in, relax. Relax your body completely. Wherever you feel the tension, send the light into it. Breathe into it. Visualize the light in the area of your body that is stressed or that experiences tension. Breathe in deeply. Breathe in and relax. Breathe out. Breathe in the language of Master Sha is Shi Shen, Shi Chen. Breathe in the Tao light. Hu Jiao, relax, release the negativity. Breathe in, breathe out, relax. Breathe in, Breathe out. And now the second step for healing the physiological response to trauma is to observe one of your trigger, name it, mentally bring that to your awareness. What is one of the trauma response that you have? Do you tend to respond with anger, with sadness, with fear, with feeling hurt, guilt, or shame? Because we need to observe what is your trigger loop. What do you get as a pattern? Notice that. And what is your limiting belief connected with that? What is underneath the strong emotion? If some people mention, well, what's wrong with you? Yes, it's a very negative statement. And you can say, when you say that, I get triggered. I think something is wrong with me. I think you're saying something is wrong with you. Yeah, bring that awareness to the person. When you say that, I get the message. I think you're saying there's something wrong with you. And that's not caring. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. So sometimes, yes. Yes. So notice that. Notice when you go into shame, into, oh, I did something wrong, I need to apologize. So if you know that there are people that are less caring, and I remember one of the spiritual teachers saying, there are some people that are much easier to love than others. Love yourself deeply. Connect with yourself. Know yourself. What people think or say or do is their journey, their journey. Yeah. Know yourself deeply. Connect with yourself and change the limiting belief. If the limiting belief is, I must be wrong if the person say, what's wrong with you? That must be the truth. No, it's not. Connect with yourself. Know yourself deeply and connect with Tao, the unconditional love. If you care about the relationship, then bring that to the awareness of the person. When you say this and that, when you say, what's wrong with you? I tend to believe that I did something wrong, but I don't think I did anything wrong. I just feel right now, I feel, and say how you feel. Instead of getting, what's wrong with you? Check how you're feeling. That goes back to mapping the trigger. What's the trigger? How do you feel? I feel hurt because I don't think it's the truth. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm processing. Yeah? Yes. It's not you. It's how the person perceives you, but that's not the truth. Yeah? And so what that leads to is it leads to knowing yourself, but also changing the limiting belief that might be underneath, oh, I need to apologize. What is underneath that you may feel guilty, but if you're not responsible, it's not you're not responsible for it. Don't take the blame. Now, when you observe what is underneath your strong emotions, ask yourself, what are my values? My values are for respect. I find that uncaring. Know that your strengths are your values. I have strong values of respect. You can say that to anyone. I have strong values of respect. And the downside is that that makes you vulnerable. So be with that a moment. Your strong values may make you vulnerable. When your values are not respected, that makes you vulnerable. Know that your healthy beliefs create healthy conversations about questionable behavior. What does that mean? That means that if a person is uncaring, you become vulnerable because it affects your belief. And you can let people know that you have strong values of respect. And when people don't care, it, it's painful because you care. I care deeply. So when you bring that to the awareness of a person, I care about you. And when you say that, it sounds like you don't care. Bring that awareness. Healthy values encourages healthy conversations about inappropriate behaviors. If people do something inappropriate, bring out your strong values, name them, educate people. I have strong values of social responsibilities. And when you say that, it makes me question the social responsibility of one another. Bring your values to the awareness of people around you. Yes, yes. And you know, Lear, it's very true what you're saying. It sounds sometimes that we keep doing the same thing over and over. And what I learned one day from Dalai Lama, the Dalai Lama said, never give up on your values. Never give up on your values. And Master Sha would say, connect with the source. Know who you really are. Yeah. Know your connection with the divine. Know your connection with Tao. And that's what Master Sha teaches, to connect with Tao every day, to know in your heart and soul who you truly are. Yes. So let's go with that. Know who you truly are, and any limiting belief, any underneath belief about how people act. Let's practice gratitude for who you are. Let's practice gratitude. Why gratitude? And I'm going to read you a quote from a colleague of mine. And we know that Master Marilyn did a lot of I wrote a book actually on the power of gratitude, a beautiful little book. Actually, the power of gratitude. So what happens is when you feel stressed by people around you that don't say the right thing, they are disrespectful, they are uncaring, they are not thoughtful about what they say, The stress response causes inflammation in the body. The unprocessed emotions, unspoken, they cause inflammation in your body. That's why it's important to speak. So, and if it's not possible, practice gratitude for who you are, for your beliefs and values. When you practice gratitude, what Debbie Hampton said in her book, The Best Brain Possible, she said, when people consciously practice gratitude, they get a surge of rewarding neurotransmitter like dopamine. And immediately we experience a brightening of the mind. This is scientifically proven. They've done some MRI of the brain of people, and when they feel like grateful, the brain opens up. So that's what we're going to do tonight for 10 minutes. We're going to practice tracing that eye calligraphy, and we will chant greatest gratitude. Before you do that, I want you to write down in the chat, the reason you're here is because you want to heal trauma. You want to heal trauma responses. You want to regulate your nervous system so you can be peaceful. Then my gratitude to you is that you are here. You are here to learn the Tao secrets. You are here to learn that the Tao, the source, loves you unconditionally. You are here to align with the teachings of Master Sha, a humanitarian that has done so much work around the world for over 25 years, and he has had incredible results with people tracing calligraphy. And that's why you're here, to learn a new modality. And so write down, what are you grateful for about yourself? Because you have skills and talents and strong values. So write this down in the chat to share with everybody your gratitude for your values, your gratitude for your skills, your gratitude for your qualities. What are you grateful for? Yes, you are grateful you're here, Renee. And yeah, Lear writes, I am grateful for my integrities with my values and not backing down. Yes, know your values. Yes, so grateful for the community that we're forming together. Yes, yes, you are healed, Laila, to heal from your trauma and the expression, and then heal your automatic response, heal your nervous system. Julie, I stay aligned with my spiritual journey. Yes, stay aligned with your spiritual journey. Gratitude for your life. Yes. Yes, Renee writes, grateful to my sister Marie for supporting and helping me. Yes. Paula, I'm grateful for my awareness. Yes. Jonathan, I'm here to heal trauma. Yes, and let go of fear. Yes. Vanessa, I'm grateful for Master Sha's communities. Yes. Sharon, I'm grateful for my life experiences, spiritual foundation, and my teachers. Yes. Barb, I'm grateful for the opportunity to transform triggers. Yes. Annie, yes. Oh, it's going so fast. I'm so glad you're writing. Yes. Yes. Vanessa, I'm grateful for my mother. And I'm grateful for the awareness that I gained through the teachings of Master Sha, because since I've been tracing calligraphy, not only for me, but for my family, my son, my partner, my children, grandchildren, and doing Dao hands for clients, wow, I'm a different person. My body has changed. My awareness has changed. And I'm delighted to share that with you. And as soon as you start sharing what you are learning with others, that's when you will make the most transformation in your life. Start sharing what you're learning. That's when you will experience the most transformation. Because when you teach, you're practicing. When you teach, you are serving. So let us trace the I and chant greatest gratitude. I'm going to share screen because gratitude changes your brain. Gratitude changes your life. And so I'm going to put up the calligraphy that I here. Can you see the calligraphy that I? Just a moment. Slideshow, current slide. Okay, you can see that thumbs up? Okay. Now stand up, everybody. And we're going to try standing up. To activate the energy in the body, we need to stand up. To get full benefit, put your hands feet apart, shoulder width, and your hands, bend your knees slightly. And hold the ball in front of your abdomen like this. Hold the ball, and we're going to trace with holding the ball. We trace holding the ball. We trace slowly every line of the calligraphy. We trace holding the ball. And we will chant greatest gratitude. So first we say hello to the calligraphy. Dear calligraphy that I greatest love. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please help heal physiological response to trauma so I can heal my body response. I can be present in my body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dear greatest gratitude, I love you. Help me open my brain to acknowledge every moment as being a teaching moment. Greatest gratitude, thank you. And let us start. Greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. Greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. In Mandarin, it's Dagon and Dagon and Dagon and Dagon and Dagon and greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. Greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. Sorry, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. Dagon and Dagon and Dagon Dagonen, 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 Dagonen. In silence, be grateful for your journey, grateful for your spiritual journey, your path, grateful for your values. It's because you have strong values that you are vulnerable and things affect you. Always connect with your values, with Tao, with the positive aspects of life. Express your values of harmony, respect, love. Be grateful for your body, your physicality. Be grateful for your skills, your talents. Focus on your skills, your talents. Be grateful for your wisdom, your intelligence. If people criticize you, I'm a work in progress. We are all work in progress. If somebody points out a weakness, I'm working on it. Be positive. I'm working on it. And out loud again. Greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude, greatest gratitude. Dagonem, 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 Dagonem. We're tracing the I because that's a calligraphy that's available on Google. You can get it on Google, the I calligraphy. And we're chanting Dagon N because we can chant any mantra with the calligraphy the I. The I removes all blockages. So finish up the calligraphy to the base all the way down and come back together. We say thank you, thank you, thank you, calligraphy the I, a mantra, greatest gratitude. So how do you feel now? How do you feel now? I will take three comments. Raise your hand. How do you feel? Any feedback from tracing? Any comments from the teachings tonight? Yes. Okay, great. So I'm going to read some comments. Yes. Okay, well, that's a very good point, Lear, about ancestral pattern, because one slide that ancestral trauma is really important, and I will come back with that next week, how we carry in our field, the ancestral trauma of parents and ancestors. So I will touch on that more next week, how we carry ancestral trauma in our field and how we can dissolve that through the practice. It starts with awareness for sure, but with practice and awareness, we can ask specifically to transform ancestral karma as we practice. So I'll bring that back next week. We'll do a little bit more teaching around ancestral karma. So thank you for pointing that out, Lear, that you saw some ancestral. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I will take three people out loud before, like three comments. What wisdom words or awareness did you come up with tonight? What, like some slides or some comments or teachings that I did that really resonate with you? Okay, Brianna, please open your video so we can see you. Brianna, yes?
Hi.
Hello.
So, wow, I'm so happy. I felt like as we were tracing, I felt just the energy moving. And when you said to connect to Tao, I was like, okay, I'll better connect. So I connected, and I just felt like this boom. I was like, oh my goodness. And um it was just amazing. And
Good.
I was tracing standing up, and I had this aha moment about my past. I was like, wow, if I wasn't ever sick, my life would have been so different. But I really can't think the way because things happen the way they happen, and I just got to be okay with it, and release it.
Yes. Yes, because staying present today brings you in your body today. And we are transforming all the time. And today, your body is different than then. And so it's important when you say it belongs to the past and to bring yourself in your present body. And when you're having thoughts about the past, know that it is in the past. They belong to the past. Stay connected with your body today. Yes. Yeah. So I would like to hear from, if that's okay, from Lila. She received the Dow Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for the autonomic nervous system, and I would like to offer it tonight again to a demo, but would like to hear from Lila. How did you feel after receiving the Dow Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring? Lila.
Hello. So when I shared the last time I could breathe, it made me help breathe. And then you had shared some things about, past life of drowning and past life of like always trying to crawl up. And, I've definitely felt like I'm always trying to do that, crawl up out of the sand, out of the quicksand, trying to catch up. But what happened was is at night is when I really noticed the great big difference, is because at night when I sleep for some reason, and the doctors think I'm crazy, when I take the covers off, I do have hot cold sweats, but when I take my covers off, it feels like, especially my legs, like they're on fire. The air hurts me. And it's almost like in a past lifetime I was like a witch and being burned at the stake, and I'm reliving this every night. And so I wasn't able to get over this feeling, and I did get a Dow like massage one time and asked for the autoimmune system, and it went away, but only temporary. And so it never dawned on me to have an actual golden light ball that would do that as a permanent treasure. And so when I went to sleep, the very first night that I got the treasure, the very first night, I could sleep the whole entire night. I immediately noticed that my covers are off. I'm like waiting, going, oh my gosh, nothing happened. It was just, it's awesome. I can sleep now. I'm cured of that. I mean, so far, I'm knocking on wood, and again, I knew that forgiveness practice did come with that, because of course I need to forgive all the ancestors and, the people. I was a healer, but I was mistook as a witch. So, but anyway, you just have to forgive that and move forward. But it's just really cool that that's done. So thank you.
Yeah, so I know the time is running, and I would like to offer it to another person. So if you'd like to receive the Tao Golden Light Ball Permanent Treasure to recalibrate your autonomic nervous system, you heard the testimonial. Christina just wrote in the chat. She also received the autonomic nervous system treasure, and it makes a real difference. And so write down in the chat if you'd like to be honored to be a demo and receive the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring to reschedule for healing your autonomic nervous system. That is specifically for healing the autonomic nervous system. And I have a new, also another one that I'd like to offer. It's the Wei Yin acupuncture point. The Wei Yin acupuncture point. Why? Because the Wei the Wei Yin acupuncture point is the first chakra. It's the base of the first chakra, and it opens up the whole chi channel. So if your Wei-Yin point is blocked and the energy does not circulate, by receiving the acupuncture point for the Wei-Yin, like it totally opens your chi channel. And so that's called the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring for the Wei-Yin acupuncture point. So I will be offering two demos tonight, one for the autonomic nervous system and one for the Wei-Yin acupuncture point, which is a big treasure. And so let me see who Heavens wants to choose for both of them. Okay. Okay. So Lachlan, you are the one receiving the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring for the autonomic nervous system. So are you there, Lachlan? Open your video, Lachlan. Yes, good. Good to see you. And can you sit down to receive the treasure? Is that possible for you, Lachlan, to sit down?
Is lying okay?
Okay, well, it's not the most powerful way, because when you receive a treasure, it goes through your whole body system. Okay? Okay. Yeah, that would be better. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, like that. And so, yeah, put one hand over your message center, Lachlan, one hand over your abdomen. and I connect with the Tao Chang, the Tao Healing Center, Tao Order. Please transmit to Lachlan Stewart, Tao Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for the autonomic nervous system. Transmission. Wall of protection around Lachlan. Transmission. So receive the golden light ball in your abdomen all the way down. And take a deep breath in to allow the golden light ball to shine in your body. Connect with the Tao golden light ball. How? And now, Lachlan, you offer a blessing to everyone here. This is a permanent treasure that you can activate every day to recalibrate your autonomic nervous system. So you can gain the benefit from this golden light ball. So repeat after me. Dear golden light ball, golden liquid spring for healing the autonomic nervous system.
Dear golden light ball, golden liquid spring for healing the autonomic nervous system.
I love you,
I love you,
honor you, and appreciate you.
honor you, and appreciate you.
Please offer a blessing to everyone present here.
Please offer this blessing to everyone present here.
Yes, and everyone make a request and silent blessing from Lachlan, and I will do the chanting for you, Lachlan. Thou golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's autonomic nervous system or request. Thou golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request. Thou golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request. Tao golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal everyone's request. And now, Lachlan, you activate this golden light ball every day or whenever you think about it and you need it, and you say, heal my body, heal my autonomic nervous system, heal me. Thou golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal me. Thou golden light ball, golden liquid spring, heal me. How? How do you feel, Lachlan? You have a
Better.
nice smile.
Yeah. I was yeah, I was really hurting and skeptical and just in a lot of pain. It's like um yeah, I was worried that like just yeah, I was just really angry and worried that it would like I would block myself from the healing or something like that. But I sort of felt that lift and just some like fear and sadness move out from underneath that and the depression lift, and so yeah, felt it.
Give Lachlan a big hand. Lachlan, turn on this treasure every day. You have a nice smile. I can feel you, and I will connect with you to follow up with you to make sure that you use that because it's very, very powerful. Yeah, very,
Okay,
very
well,
powerful.
yeah, I hope everyone else got it as well.
Yes, yes. So now let me offer to a demo the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring for the Wei Yin acupuncture point. This is a very powerful treasure. And again, if any of you would like to receive, I will put my email. You all have my email because you received the newsletter. Email me that you want to receive any of those treasures, and I will make an appointment with you to transmit. And the honor fee for the autonomic nervous system is $100. And the honor fee, but I'll first transmit, I'll tell you later. So the person for the, let me check with, so Vanessa, you are the one chosen for the Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring for the Wei Yin acupuncture point. So close your eyes,
So
sit down,
thank
sit up straight. I know you have a big task to accomplish, and so heaven really wants you to accomplish your task. Tao order, please transmit to Vanessa Amatilion, Tao Golden Light Ball Golden Liquid Spring for the Wei Yin acupuncture point. Transmission. Light wall of protection. Transmission. All souls, treasures join as one. Transmission. The golden light ball came down, and now there's like a cylinder of light going deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth. And through that cylinder of light, she's sending you so much strength, and it's rebalancing your yin energy. Your yin is water. You've become like water. It's balancing your yin and yang energy as we speak, balancing your yin water and yang fire throughout the body. This is a very, very powerful treasure to take care of anger responses. Anger is fire. Any kind of yin anger, yang anger, this is helping to balance and stay calm. And so it's still activated. Now turn on your treasure, Vanessa. Give a blessing to everyone. Everyone make a request, particularly those who have anger, trigger anger response, or any kind of yin anger or yang anger, or any other request. So repeat after me, Vanessa.
you.
Dear Golden Light Ball, Golden Liquid Spring for the Wei Yin acupuncture point,
Dear Tao Golden Light Bulb and Tao Golden Liquid Spring for my Hui Yin acupuncture point,
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
Please turn on and give everyone here present a blessing,
Please turn on and give everyone who's here present
a blessing for their request.
a blessing for their request.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough.
Blessing starts
blessing starts.
And I will chant my soul language for you as you are activating the field. Yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yo, yo. Yeah, yo, 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 yeah, yo, yo. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yo, yo, yo. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. 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 Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Yo. Yeah, yo, 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 yo. Silent blessing continues. How, how, how? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how do you feel, Vanessa?
Um, um, I feel like tiny vibrations in my body right now. I mean, for quite a few years, I've been having problems in my first soul house, and I know I do my practices. You know, the Chi channel. Um, I feel I know that there was something stuck there. So this is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, the Divine, the Tao, Mr. Shaw. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I will
So
turn it
remember,
on every day.
yes. And I'm so glad that you're the one selected because I want everyone to know that if it wasn't because of your support in the technology, I had a big blockage with technology, I would not be here today. And we had at some point 39 people tonight. I learned how to do this with Vanessa. And I want you to know that she's ready to serve those who would like to develop their business. She's excellent. And I really connect with Vanessa. You know, you can put your email in the chat box, Vanessa. I know your heart. You told me you wanted to serve people. You wanted to help people develop their MailChimp, their connection, their database, their, make some videos or your, banners for your work. So I really want to support you and every one of you. Please allow yourself, share the wisdom, share your values. If you want one thing for tonight, your values are your gift. And that's when you become vulnerable because of your values. And that's to honor your values and share your values with the world. Let people know your values of harmony, of love, of respect for the choices that you make. It's really important. Let people know that you care. Let people know that you care about the wellness of people. And sometimes what you hear may not always be caring. And let them know when you hear that it doesn't feel caring, it hurts. Speak up, communicate your truth, yeah, in the most respectful way. And as we said tonight, use your I statement. I feel, I think. Do your trigger mapping. What's the trigger? Is there a word? Is there an expression? And tonight, you've been really, really good at identifying those words and the triggers. When you hear people, it hurts. When you see certain things, it hurts. when you read certain things, it hurts. Yeah, let people know, because we're there to help one another become more respectful. And so on this, like, I would like to say to everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you, and all the people that joined. Thank you for those who are sharing the links. I do this because I believe everyone should know more about the trauma triggers. It's usually kept for psychologists and counselors, and I want people to know how to manage and handle triggers and how you respond to certain things that you hear because of your values, because of your spiritual journey. We are human beings here to serve our spiritual journey. So you are all here because you believe in the spiritual journey. So I honor you for being here. So I will say thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. And we say to all of you that were here, Gong Song, Gong Song, Gong Song. That means respectfully return. And we say thank you to Master Sha, my spiritual teacher, who helps me combine spirituality and psychotherapy together in my heart, the greatest gratitude. So you can open your video, say hello to one another, and I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you
Yes?
so much.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you,
Hello.
Thank
everybody.
Hello.
Love you
Thank
here.
you.
Thank you.
Thank
Great
you.
talk
Nice
tonight.
seeing you, Lear.
Thank you, everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
It has been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Dr. Monique.
Everyone, mahalo.
Thank you, Monique. Love you, everyone.
Love
Love
you,
you, everyone.
everyone.
Thank
What's
See you
you.
the
next
honor
week.
fee
Have a
See
great
you.
Bye-bye.
week.
for the
Hi,
weigh-in,
Monique.
Monique?
Thank you very much. I love you very
Thank you,
much.
Monique.
Very much.
Looking
Thank
You're
forward to
you. Thank
welcome.
you,
practicing.
Monique, for
Thank
everything.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
Monique, what's
Bye.
the honor fee for the weigh-in acupuncture point?
Oh, yes, good point. So the weigh-in acupuncture point is 300 Canadian. It's a very big treasure. 300 Canadian. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic treasure. Connect with me personally if you'd like to receive it. Okay? We'll talk more about it next week. See you next Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Love you, love you, love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Love everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Love you, everyone. See you next Monday.